Well, it is officially 2025, which means that I have compiled my list of my top favorite comic books that I read in 2024, focusing mainly on ongoing monthly titles, monthly floppies, and excluding graphic novels and crowdfunded books. So without further ado, let's get into my top 10 favorite comics that I read in 2024. Starting us off at number 10, Dark Knights of Steel Allwinter by Jay Kristoff and Tirso. DC's Elseworlds event continues to deliver with Allwinter, a chilling chapter in the Dark Knights of Steel saga that stars the iconic assassin Deathstroke. Set in a frozen wasteland ravaged by an eternal winter, this story plunges Slade Wilson into a world of warring jarls and brutal survival. While initially driven by his mercenary instincts, Deathstroke finds himself unexpectedly drawn into a fight for survival against a chilling curse that threatens to consume the land. Writer Jay Kristoff masterfully establishes this unique iteration of Deathstroke, seamlessly blending the character's signature ruthlessness with the gritty realism of a Viking warrior. This reimagining of Slade Wilson, a Viking Deathstroke, is a brilliant representation of what I like to call the rule of cool as it reigns supreme in this fantasy epic. The story stands well on its own, making it accessible even to readers unfamiliar with the previous volumes of Dark Knights of Steel. Artist Tirso's masterful use of black and white artwork elevates the narrative exponentially. The stark contrast and judicious use of color effectively convey the harshness of the environment and the brutality of the violence. Tirso's dynamic action sequences are particularly impressive, showcasing Deathstroke's formidable power with visceral impact. The concept of transplanting iconic DC characters into a high fantasy setting, particularly one infused with Viking mythology, is a thrilling proposition. But to infuse it with the spirit of Viking sagas, to see Deathstroke transformed into a berserker-like figure, is pure magic. Allwinter capitalizes on this premise, delivering a thrilling and entertaining adventure. While perhaps not destined for critical acclaim, this comic offers a satisfying escape, featuring engaging characters, compelling storytelling, and stunning artwork. It's a comic book experience akin to curling up by a fire on a snowy night, a comforting tale of survival and redemption where the art and the storytelling intertwine to create a truly unforgettable journey. It's a reminder that sometimes the most enjoyable stories are the ones that simply allow readers to immerse themselves in a captivating world and revel in the excitement of a well-crafted adventure. Number 9. Savage Sword of Conan from Heroic Signatures and Titan Comics. Savage Sword of Conan triumphantly returns, delivering a potent cocktail of classic sword and sorcery thrills. This magazine-sized format anthology boasts an extensive array of captivating tales featuring Robert E. Howard's iconic characters, including Conan, Solomon Kane, and El Borak, just to name a few. The presentation itself evokes the spirit of the legendary 70s and 80s Savage Sword magazine series, with its newsprint paper, black and white illustrations, and a generous 60 to 80 page count of mature action-packed testosterone-fueled fun, excitement, and adventure. This value-packed offering provides a wide range of stories, from epic adventures to haunting prose pieces and stunning pinup artwork by industry luminaries for only $7. Beyond the captivating narratives, Savage Sword of Conan showcases a deep understanding and reverence for the source material. The creators, clearly passionate fans of Howard's work, expertly capture the grit, the grandeur, and the uncompromising spirit that defines these legendary characters. The art, the dialogue, and the overall tone all seamlessly echo the classic era, delivering an authentic and exhilarating experience for fans of the Hyborian age. The success of Titan's Savage Sword of Conan embarrasses any other company putting out comics right now. The level of quality and ambition on display in Savage Sword of Conan should serve as a benchmark for the entire comic book industry. While other publishers, such as DC with their Black Label Incredible line and Aftershock Comics, RIP, have experimented with prestige formats, none have achieved the same level of consistent excellence and fan-centric approach like Savage Sword does. This bold and exciting venture should undoubtedly cause other companies to reevaluate their own publishing strategies and strive for a higher standard of storytelling. At a remarkably affordable price point, Savage Sword of Conan sets a new benchmark for comic book anthologies. Its quality, its breadth of content, and its unwavering commitment to the spirit of Robert E. Howard make it a must-have for any fan of sword and sorcery fiction. This is a triumph for the creators, a celebration of a timeless legacy, and a resounding challenge to the entire comic industry to embrace such bold and imaginative storytelling. Number 8. Sacrificers by Rick Remender and Max Fiumara. Sacrificers plunges readers into a world of unsettling beauty, where prosperity comes at a chilling cost. Every 20 years, the gods demand a sacrifice, a child from each of 5 chosen families. This chilling ritual, passed down through generations, maintains a precarious peace, but the true nature of this sacrifice remains shrouded in mystery. We follow Pigeon, one of those chosen children, as he embarks on a journey towards the unknown. Within the celestial realm, Soluna, daughter of the sun and moon deities, defies her parents, seeking to witness the divine proceedings firsthand. However, her curiosity embroils her in a complex web of power struggles and hidden agendas, revealing a truth far more sinister than any of the mortals could have imagined. Remender masterfully crafts a world of intricate detail where unique cultures and breathtaking landscapes are brought to life through Fiumara's stunning artwork. The narrative unfolds organically, relying heavily on visual storytelling, allowing readers to piece together the intricate history and societal structures of this world at their own pace. The story is emotionally resonant, with moments of profound sorrow and unexpected cruelty that will linger long after the final page. The underlying themes of class, labor, and the complexities of faith are woven seamlessly into the narrative, offering a thought-provoking reflection on the human condition. Fiumara's artwork is nothing short of spectacular. The unique cast of characters, from the hauntingly beautiful animal-human hybrids to the more traditional animal figures, are brought to life with striking detail and expressive faces. The world building is equally impressive, with vibrant colors and intricate line work creating a visually stunning and immersive experience. The blend of fantasy and science fiction elements adds a unique and captivating dimension to the narrative as well. Sacrificers is such a unique and different story that it is extremely refreshing and emotionally impactful. Remender and Fiumara have created a world that is both captivating and unsettling, leaving readers eager to uncover the secrets that lie beneath the surface. This is a must-read for fans of dark fantasy and those who appreciate masterful storytelling and breathtaking visuals that is both visually stunning and intellectually stimulating. Number 7. Rook Exodus by Jeff Johns and Jason Fabok. Rook Exodus presents a compelling and original vision of a dystopian future. Set centuries from now, humanity has created Exodus, a terraformed planet where nature is entirely controlled by humans known as Wardens. However, the catastrophic failure of the world engine throws the planet into chaos, plunging it into a brutal struggle for survival. Rook, a former farmer, finds himself caught in this escalating conflict, desperately seeking an escape from the ravaged planet while contending with the ruthless Ursa, a power-hungry villain who seeks to seize control of the remaining resources and take control of all of Exodus. Jason Fabok delivers some of his finest artistic work to date, rivaling even the most legendary artists within the comic industry. The intricate designs of the futuristic suits, the imposing architecture, and the innovative weaponry all contribute to a visually stunning and captivating captivating reading experience. But what I really love about Rook Exodus is that it stands out for its originality. It offers a fresh and innovative take on the science fiction genre, avoiding tired tropes and cliches. The narrative unfolds with a distinctive voice, presenting a compelling and thought-provoking exploration of themes such as power, control, and the indomitable will of the human spirit to survive at all costs. The world building is exceptional as well, with meticulously crafted details that immerse the reader in this unique and dystopian setting. One of these details is the distinct dynamic between the wardens and their animal companions. Each warden possesses a unique temperament and fighting style influenced by the animal they are bonded with. This innovative concept adds another layer of depth and intrigue to the world building, offering exciting possibilities for future explorations within this universe. The cast of characters, each a unique tapestry of desires and motivations, breathes life into this narrative. They are not mere archetypes, but complex individuals grappling with the terrifying realities of a collapsing world, all while fighting against a truly chilling antagonist. Ursaw, our villain, dominates every scene he graces and is an embodiment of primal power. His presence elevates the stakes of the comic, imbuing the narrative with a palpable sense of dread and anticipation, and drives the plot forward with his relentless pursuit of power. Overall, Rook Exodus is a highly recommended read. It delivers a captivating blend of action and intrigue. With its strong artistic vision, compelling characters, and innovative world building, Rook Exodus is a standout entry in the science fiction genre and a promising start to a truly exceptional entry for the publishing company Ghost Machine. Number 6. Feral by the creators of Stray Dogs, Tony Fleecs and Trish Forstner. Feral is not for the faint of heart. This wonderfully crafted comic is a descent into feline horror, a heart-pounding journey where every rustle of leaves and every glint of moonlight carries the threat of unimaginable terror. Fleecs and Forstner unleash a terrifying vision of a world ravaged by a demonic rabies outbreak, plunging 3 beloved house cats, Elsie, Lord Fluffy Britches, and Patch, into a desperate struggle for survival. The art is a mesmerizing blend of Disney animation and nightmarish realism, capturing the fluid grace of feline movement while simultaneously plunging the reader into a world of chilling dread. The pacing is masterful, where multiple times I found myself turning each page with the urgency of a heartbeat, as these cats face a relentless onslaught of rabid beasts and other chaotic threats. You find yourself deeply invested in these fluffy heroes, rooting for their survival with a ferocity that might surprise even dog lovers. Elsie, Lord, Patch, and a litany of other characters we meet along the way are more than just cute animals, they are distinct personalities, each with their own unique voice and endearing quirks. 2 of my favorite issues from this series are issue 5 and issue 8. Issue number 5 delivers a gut-wrenching blow that comes out of nowhere, leaving the reader reeling from a shocking turn of events. The cliffhanger on the very last page, an emotional twist of fate, will tug at your heartstrings, leaving you gasping for air and eagerly anticipating the next installment. Issue number 8 is a descent into pure nightmare fuel. Elsie's reunion with an old friend takes a chilling turn as she stumbles upon a sinister secret hidden within the depths of the rabies-infested forest. Is this a sanctuary or a house of horrors? The answer, shrouded in mystery and dread, will haunt your dreams long after you've turned the final page. Feral is a fun masterpiece of modern horror that is perfectly written to both entertain and terrify. Number 5. Duke by Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley. Duke is a thrilling ride for fans of old-school American grit and over-the-top action. This comic plunges readers into a thrilling conspiracy thriller that seamlessly intertwines with the established Transformers and Energon universe. Colonel Conrad Hauser, aka Duke, a decorated military hero, encounters a terrifying reality: the existence of transforming alien robots. Dismissed as delusional, Duke embarks on a relentless pursuit of truth, leading him down a rabbit hole of government secrets and deadly conspiracies and a one-man war against the forces that seek to silence him. The story masterfully captures the paranoia and distrust that currently permeates our modern society, mirroring contemporary anxieties about government overreach and the growing erosion of our trust in our institutions. As Duke's investigation deepens, he finds himself hunted by both his former allies and shadowy new enemies, forced to question his loyalty to the country he has given his life to. He is on a mission to find the truth. He will never stop, and nothing will get in his way to fight for freedom. Williamson masterfully weaves together elements of espionage thrillers, action-packed blockbuster movies, and the classic archetypes of American heroism. Yet, this is no simple tale of good versus evil. Duke, a man of unwavering conviction and exceptional physical prowess, is a compelling protagonist. Forced to confront his own demons, grappling with disillusionment, the search for truth, and the terrifying realization that the very government he once trusted is now compromised. While the art style may appear simplistic at first glance, it possesses a distinctive energy and kineticism that perfectly complements the fast-paced action. The bold color palette further enhances the emotional impact with each panel, creating a visually dynamic and engaging reading experience. The supporting cast is equally compelling, featuring intriguing characters like Stalker, Rock and Roll, Clutch, Baroness, and Colonel Hawk. Their distinct personalities and motivations add depth and complexity to the comic, making them characters readers will genuinely root for. Duke is a thrilling celebration of American heroism, a reminder of the unwavering courage and unwavering determination that defines the American spirit. It's a comic book that embraces the classic action movie tropes, delivering a thrilling and entertaining experience that will leave readers wanting more. And as a United States Marine, I can confidently say that Duke delivers on the promise of explosive, testosterone-fueled action and fun. Number 4. Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson and Jorge Corona. The Transformers series masterfully revitalizes the franchise, captivating both longtime fans and newcomers alike. While introducing fresh concepts and narratives, DWJ skillfully preserves the core elements that have made the Transformers an enduring and beloved property for decades. The series expertly blends nostalgia with innovation, delivering a thrilling and emotionally resonant experience that honors the legacy of these iconic robots in disguise. Cybertron, once a beacon of hope, now lies in ruins. The Autobots, scattered across the cosmos, find themselves embroiled in a brutal war with the Decepticons. These two factions, now intertwined, crash land on Earth, igniting a renewed conflict that irrevocably alters the planet's destiny. Unexpected alliances emerge, battle lines blur, and the survival of humanity hinges on the leadership of Optimus Prime. This bold new vision is an enlightening story that grapples with the weight of loss, the enduring power of hope, and the consequences of war. DWJ, a master at his craft, pours his heart and soul into every single panel. This is a labor of love, showcasing his unwavering passion for these iconic characters. His art is a breathtaking spectacle, a dynamic whirlwind of action and emotion that pushes the boundaries of visual storytelling. Amazingly, this series consistently delivers exceptional quality with every single issue. While I think Do a Powerbomb previously held the crown for Johnson's finest work, Transformers may have surpassed it. Each project he works on showcases his remarkable growth and evolving artistic dynamism. His meticulous attention to detail is evident in every panel, resulting in a visually stunning and captivating reading experience. Now, when Daniel Warren Johnson stepped down as artist and Jorge Corona took over in issue 7, I was initially apprehensive. However, Corona seamlessly integrated into the series, exceeding all my expectations. His artistic style, while distinct, maintains the same meticulous level of detail as Johnson's work. Corona brings a unique blend of grit, energy, and texture that perfectly complements the narrative, offering a fresh perspective while preserving the series' visual integrity. Jorge Corona seamlessly picked up the artistic reins and perfectly complements Johnson's vision, ensuring that the series maintains its visual splendor throughout. One of my favorite issues in this series is issue number 4, which features a particularly poignant and emotionally resonant scene between Optimus Prime and Spike's father outside the hospital. This sequence rivals some of the most memorable cinematic moments in history, showcasing the profound impact of loss and the unwavering love of a father. Following a Decepticon attack on the hospital where Spike is recovering, Optimus and the Autobots repel the assault. However, the destruction of a critical power source threatens Spike's life. Witnessing Spike's bravery and his father's unwavering love, Optimus makes the ultimate sacrifice, relinquishing the Matrix, his sole energy source, to power the hospital and save the lives of everyone within. This act of selfless heroism exemplifies the true heart of a leader and underscores the lengths of a loving father will go to protect his child. Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson and Jorge Corona is poised to become the definitive comic book series for the franchise, showcasing the power to both entertain and inspire. Johnson's innovative approach, combined with the exceptional artwork from both him and Corona, creates a compelling and unforgettable reading experience. This is a series that will undoubtedly stand the test of time, a definitive entry into the Transformers mythos that will be cherished by fans for generations to come. Number 3. Universal Monsters Frankenstein. Art and story by Michael Walsh. In an age saturated with reboots, rehashes, revamps, retellings, and reintroductions, I confess I approached this new take on Frankenstein with a massive dose of skepticism. Yet, imagine my surprise when I was utterly captivated from the very first page. This is not a mere retelling, it is a chilling reinvention, a visceral and profoundly moving exploration of the classic 1931 film directed by James Whale and portrayed hauntingly by the great Boris Karloff. Michael Walsh, a true visionary of modern horror, breathes new life into the iconic monster. This book is a haunting exploration of the human condition through the lens of body horror. Each issue, a macabre puzzle piece, reveals the tragic origins of the monster's constituent parts, with issue 1 showcasing the hands of a father, issue 2 the brain of a killer, issue 3 the heart of a lover, and the 4th and final issue the eyes of a monster. Walsh's masterful storytelling transcends mere exposition. He trusts his audience of readers, allowing his art to speak volumes. The dialogue is sparse yet evocative, with each word carrying the weight of profound emotion. The book is a visual feast that really emphasizes the power of sequential art to convey complex narratives with breathtaking clarity. Walsh's Frankenstein is not merely a horror story, it's a hauntingly beautiful exploration of grief, loss, and the devastating consequences of unchecked ambition. The series masterfully delves into the human cost of Dr. Frankenstein's hubris, orchestrating a heartbreaking narrative that will linger long after the final page. There are 2 storylines in particular that resonated with an almost unbearable intensity for me. The young boy's grief as he confronts the unimaginable theft of his father's hands, used in this cruel experiment to create the monster, is a gut-wrenching portrayal of innocence shattered. We witness his descent into despair as his world is irrevocably altered by the Doctor's monstrous act. Similarly, in issue 3, Robert's unrequited love for Elizabeth, intertwined with the monster's own poignant longing for Elizabeth, adds another layer of tragic beauty to the narrative. The monster, despite its grotesque form, retains vestiges of Robert's human emotion from his heart, a flicker of love for Elizabeth that echoes Robert's own unfulfilled desires. Walsh imbues each character with a profound sense of humanity. Their joys, their sorrows, their deepest fears, and desires are all laid bare with a raw, unflinching honesty. This series is a must-read for any fan of horror and one of the best examples of the power of artistic innovation from a talented creator. Number 2, Nottingham by David Hazan and Shane Connery Volk. A comic not a lot of people have heard about, but deserves all the praise in the world for its incredibly new and interesting take on the legend of Robin Hood, as we follow Everard Blackthorne, the Sheriff of Nottingham, as our main protagonist. In this twisted medieval noir, Blackthorne hunts a serial killer with a penchant for tax collectors. As he delves deeper into the macabre mystery, he becomes a pawn in a dangerous game played by the most powerful figures in England. Meanwhile, the terrorist group, the Merry Men, led by the enigmatic Hood, wage their own shadowy war from the depths of Sherwood Forest. The last 5 issues in this arc follow Sheriff Everard Blackthorne as he returns to his city of Nottingham to find it in a state of upheaval. The Merry Men, led by Marion, have seized control, and the city is on the brink of a devastating siege by King Richard the Lionheart and Robin Hood. Amidst the chaos, alliances shift constantly, with treachery and betrayal occurring at every turn. As Marion's control weakens, the city descends into bloody violence. The final assault leaves Nottingham in ruins, and Blackthorne, wounded and betrayed, must make a crucial decision that will ultimately determine the fate of the city and its inhabitants. The final issue of this series left my jaw on the floor. It was a breathtaking crescendo that resolved every lingering thread with satisfying elegance. The revelation at the end of this is a masterpiece of narrative craftsmanship, an unforgettable conclusion that will undoubtedly linger in my mind for years to come. Shane Connery Volk, a name that should be shouted with reverence amongst the comic book industry, is the true star of this show. His art, a breathtaking blend of gritty realism and stylized flourishes, permeates every panel, transforming the page into a canvas of gothic beauty. Volk's signature heavy inkwork lends a palpable sense of weight and grime to this grim and gritty world, immersing the reader in the dank shadows of medieval England. From its inception in 2021, Nottingham has been a powerful example of Volk's artistic evolution. Witnessing his growth as an artist issue by issue is a rare and precious privilege that I am honored to have experienced. Each new installment showcases a refinement of his style, a deepening of his understanding of visual storytelling. The result is a truly remarkable visual experience and a testament to the power of sustained artistic vision. Nottingham is a masterpiece waiting to be discovered. This is a series that demands attention, a reminder that the most compelling stories often lie off the beaten path. But before we get to my number 1 pick of 2024, here are my honorable mentions. Lobo Cancellation Special by Kyle Starks and Kyle Holtz. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero by Larry Hama and Chris Mooneyham. Wolverine Madripoor Nights and Wolverine Deep Cut, both by Chris Claremont and Edgar Salazar. Prairie Gods by Shane Connery Volk. Conan Battle of the Blackstone by Jim Zub and Jonas Schroff. Spine-Tingling Spider-Man by Saladin Ahmed and Juan Ferreira. Spider-Man Reign 2 by Carrie Andrews. Bear Pirate Viking Queen by Jonathan Marks Baravecchia. And finally, Batman Dark Patterns by Dan Waters and Hayden Sherman. And here it is, my number 1 pick for Best Comic Book of 2024, Conan the Barbarian by Jim Zub and Roberto De La Torre. Jim Zub's reign on Conan the Barbarian has been nothing short of triumphant. This series is a beautiful ode to Robert E. Howard, a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of heroic masculinity, epic adventure, and the raw, primal essence of the Hyborian age. Zub's prose, a thunderous torrent of words, crashes upon the page with the force of a barbarian horde. Each sentence, a meticulously wrought blade, cuts deep, leaving an indelible mark upon the soul of the reader. He imbues his narratives with a grandeur that echoes throughout the ages, a timeless epic of heroism and sacrifice. Roberto de la Torre graces the pages with art that transcends the mere label of comic book. His illustrations, a breathtaking homage to the titans of the past like Frank Frazetta, Barry Windsor Smith, and the indomitable John Buscema, are not merely drawings, but living, breathing paintings that seem to have sprung forth from the very heart of history. Muscles ripple with the power of 1,000 storms, and swords gleam with an otherworldly light, reflecting the glory of a bygone era. De la Torre's panels are not mere illustrations, they are windows into a world of savage beauty, where heroes are forged in the fires of adversity, and legends are born in the crucible of combat. Doug Braithwaite, though a distinct voice and a master of his own distinct savage and visceral style, contributes equally to the series' visual splendor, adding another layer of depth and dynamism to the sword and sorcery epic. The storyline from this year following King Cole and the lost city of Atlantis is one of my favorites and stands as a testament to the series' brilliance. As Conan journeys back in time, he meets with Brule, the Spear Slayer, and King Cole, and through their trials end up facing off against an ancient evil sorcerer, Thulsa Doom. In this arc, Zub masterfully depicts the weight of loss, the burden of leadership, and the duty of brotherhood, as well as the seductive allure of unchecked power, leaving an indelible mark on the reader. This creative team, Zub, de la Torre, and Braithwaite, is an unstoppable force that delivers a knockout blow to the competition, leaving all other contenders in the comic book industry in the dust. Their stories on Conan the Barbarian resonate with the spirit of Robert E. Howard, while simultaneously forging their own unique path. Zub and the creative team breathe new life into the genre, reminding us of the enduring power of myth and legend that will undoubtedly echo through the annals of Conan and comic book history. This book exemplifies the courage, strength, and unwavering resolve that define the true heroes of legend. Well, there you have it, my favorite books I read in 2024. Were there any that I missed? Please let me know in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.